Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I am the Chartist and today we're going to do a macro level analysis on the SPY and other indices that I like. What that means is I'll be looking at the weekly chart. I usually look at the daily chart, but today I'm going to look at the weekly chart. And right now we're looking at a weekly chart of SPY, which is clearly in a strong bull trend. Alright, in a strong bull trend we always want to look for buying opportunities because the trend is, I don't know if it's always our friend, but as of right now, lately, especially with SPY, it is our friend, okay? Right now, I can see with this purple line, SPY is at resistant level, okay? We're at a major critical resistant level. So usually we hit this resistant level, SPY would give us a pullback, alright? So we got a lot of retail traders like us that's looking at the same chart that we are looking at, and is saying to themselves that there's a high chance that SPY is just too up there. Okay, it's time for the bear. It's time for a correction and for the bears to win. There's a high chance that a lot of them are thinking that because we're at resistant. All right, or there could be a chance that we'll catch FOMO. Retail traders are catching FOMO. They think SPY will never come back down. All right. So with that being said, this purple line is our resistant level, and of course this white zone or red zone, excuse me, that's our AOL, our area of liquidity, meaning stop losses are clustered up there. Okay, now as you can see as you saw on my thumbnail, stop losses do get taken out. These market makers go on stop loss hunting, but the chart you saw was a 1 hour chart on SPY. I'll show you that in a little bit, but right now we're doing weekly. Okay, so if we do get a pullback, from this resistant level, the support level, and I feel like the support levels on a weekly is a lot more stronger than the daily and the 1 hour. So these are critical support levels. Okay, so our first support level is 447. That's what the 5-day moving average is. That's a critical support level. Another critical support level is 441.4. That's a 10-day moving average. And an extremely very critical support level, even more critical than these levels, is where the 20-day moving average is at 430.5. Remember, I always believe that if we're trading above the 20-day moving average, we are in a strong bull trend. Below the 20-day moving average, but above the 50, not a strong bull trend, but still a bull trend. Okay, so this is critical, 430.5. And another critical support level all the way down here at 395.36. Imagine SPY dropped all the way down there. Everyone would go crazy, okay? But based on the weekly chart, if we drop to any of those support levels, overall, in the medium to long term, SPY is still in a bullish trend, okay? Short term, not so much, because that's a big drop from 453 all the way down to 395. I'm not saying that will happen. I just want us to keep an open mind and know where our levels are. Okay, so the first level I'll be watching is 447, obviously, then 441.4, then 430.5. I wouldn't even worry about this level, but just in case, that's where the 50-day moving average at 395.3. Okay, those are our critical support levels where I would look to buy. Now, possible scenarios that we do get a pullback from this resistant level, and the area of liquidity will continue to build where the stop losses are building up, potential stop losses, okay? Or the market makers can push it up, take out the stop losses of all the shorters, and draw in the breakout traders. Okay, that is a possibility, all right? I'm going to take this out. I want y'all to see another line right there. This purple line. I'm going to take out this old line. I want you to look at this purple line because we're at a resistant level right now. Okay, this one right here. We're at a resistant level. Okay, you guys see that? I'm going to take out the moving averages because there's too many lines. It could get confusing. All right, I'll change this to orange. All right, so that was the resistant line that we was looking at. We are at resistant right now. We get a possible pullback. Above that is potential area of liquidity, AOL. But if we do get a breakout, and we take out the stop losses of the shorters, we may attract the breakout traders. And if we can stay above 457, see, I got a 457 price target on SPY. But if we can break 457 and stay above 457, my next price target will be all the way up here around the high 460s, 468 to the 470 range. Moving on to QQQ, we have QQQ in a strong bull trend just like the SPY. Right here, you see this uptrend touches here, touches there. And after we had this breakout right here from this previous high for QQQ, QQQ had never retraced it to come back to test the support level or this previous high yet, okay? Now, it is very strong in the bull trend. This is very tippy, meaning this is not where I recommend to buy, okay? So like SPY, we'll go over our buying area, which is our support level, okay? So it's in a bull trend. I will be looking for buying opportunities. So the 5-day moving average is at 372.4. You got the 10 at 367. Those are critical support levels. Then the 20, not the 20-day. These are the 20-week moving average. Excuse me. Apologize for that. So these moving average are weekly, not daily. Okay. I keep referring to them as dailies. All right. So the 20-weekly chart, moving average is at 352, and the 50-week moving average is at 325. Now those are big moves. Keep in mind this is a weekly chart. This is a macro level, okay? But most likely, if the bull trend continues to be strong, we'll most likely be bouncing off the 5-week or the 10-week moving average. Okay, in a strong bull trend, that's where we usually get the most bounces from, the 5 or the 10-week moving average. Okay, we do get some breakdowns down to the 20-week moving averages every now and then, maybe just below it to take out area liquidity. All right, but that doesn't happen often. But if we do, and if it does, we'll definitely talk about it and prepare and see what we do. But right now, these are the levels I want you to watch. We'll go over one more time. 372.4, 367.2. Those are critical support levels. 352 at the 20-week moving average. And all down here, 325 at the 50-week moving average. Okay, right now, we still have this resistant level right here, this white one. Let me move the moving average. Right here, based off the daily chart, and it's breaking out, okay? So definitely continue to watch that level as well, 380. As long as we stay above 380, we could get to my next price target of 384. Okay, let me see if I can find us another one. So here we are. Yeah, even with this one, if I started from here, touch this one, we still got a breakout. So either way, we have a strong breakout scenario with QQQ that literally needs to hold. Okay, so remember the support levels that I told you. All right, 372, 367, 352 to 325. Those are the support levels off the weekly chart. All right, and mind you, we have this breakout level at around 380. All right, so this is a macro level, of course. So those are critical support levels. Definitely watch out for it, especially 372 and 367. All right, moving on to ARKK. Even on the weekly chart, you can see this beautiful, nice breakout right now that ARKK is holding. Okay, trading above all our moving averages, even on the weekly moving averages. And of course, it's really ugly, imperfect, inverted head and shoulder. You got the left shoulder, head right here, and of course the right shoulder. Okay, it's imperfect. It's not gonna look like the diagrams or the charts that's shown to us in the textbook or whatever book you read it from. But you know, you gotta be adaptable and a little open-minded. Okay, so this to me, inverted head and shoulder, which is bullish price action. I still believe that we're gonna get to this 142 price target. Of course, we need to overcome 132, and this is even a possible chance if this is a true head and shoulder pattern, inverted head and shoulder pattern, that ARKK can get back as high as 159, 160, which is where the all-time high was. All right, so I'm still bullish on ARKK. Still have strong support level here at 121, 118, and of course this area of liquidity right here from 113 down to 110 in my opinion. Okay, so still bullish. Look for buying opportunities because this could go even higher. All right, speaking of going higher, here is a weekly chart of Bitcoin. Guys, if you've been a follower of mine for months and months now, I've been bullish on Bitcoin for quite some time. Where most people talking about bearish. All right, I saw buying opportunities, and I still do. Okay, I think we're gonna go higher. I have the short-term price target 54K, but looking at this weekly chart, it definitely looked like we can head back to all-time high at 65K and beyond that. Okay, because after a higher high comes the higher low, and then comes another higher high. I feel like this right here, this triple bottom, is the higher low. Okay, now, of course, as long as we're low here, this could be a higher, lower high, excuse me, and a new trend could be starting. And when we drop all the way down to the 200-day weekly average, which would put it all the way down to 15, 16K. Okay, that's crazy. I do not believe that's gonna happen. We are traded above all moving averages. Okay, and in the strong bull trend, it bounces off the 5 weekly moving average a lot, and that's exactly what's happening. All right, I think we're gonna get to all-time high 65K. I don't know when though. Let's see if we can get to my first price target 54K. And if we look at it, 47.8K is the first support level where our weekly average is. And this one right here, 42.1K critical, and of course 36.5K right here at the 50-week moving average. All right, and below that, I don't think we'll go down that low, but just in case, this 15 to 16K range. All right, but I think we're gonna keep on going up. Still bullish. Definitely look to buy all this off these levels. You know, the 5 weekly is gonna be a strong support, and it serves as a very strong support. Just look at the behaviors. Strong bull trend. How many? Lots of bounces. Spent a lot of bouncing off of the 5 weekly moving average. All right, which is currently what's happening. All right, so stay objective, stay bullish in this bull market. I hope this macro level analysis was able to help you guys, and to help you guys with your trading and plan out for the week. Good luck, and I'll see you all soon.